take a look at what's happening in the world of sports, because Indian pacer Mohammed Siraj and Australian batter Travis Head have been slapped with penalties by the ICC following a fiery showdown during the pink ball test in Adelaide. Now, let's tell you, it all started when Head smashed Siraj for a six, but the Indian pacer hit back, both with words and a lethal yorker, cutting short Head's innings at a stunning 140 runs. Now, what followed was no ordinary exchange. Tempers flared, and the heated confrontation earned both players a demerit point under the ICC Code of Conduct. Thankfully, clean disciplinary records over the past 24 months saved them from suspension. But this fiery encounter only added to the intensity of a test match dominated by Australia, who of course stormed to victory by 10 wickets in Adelaide.
The face-off between Mohammed Siraj and Travis Head was one of the big headlines coming out from the pink ball Adelaide test, which of course India lost by quite a substantial margin. But the spotlight was after Travis Head's dismissal in the second innings after scoring a very well-made knock of a century in a moment which signified the sense of frustration with Mohammed Siraj was feeling. He gave Travis Head a rather elaborate and a rather colourful send-off after he dismissed Travis Head finally. Now, according to Siraj, Travis Head says that all he told Siraj was well bowled in a sarcastic attempt. Siraj insists that it was a lot more than that, which is why he retaliated in kind in terms of abuse. Most pundits saw it as banter, which has always characterized any tour of Australia, especially a tour as heated as the Border-Gavaskar Trophy. But the ICC is taking a dim view. It does not want an escalation of what happened in the famous Monkeygate saga between Harbhajan Singh and Andrew Symonds that happened almost 2 decades ago. So as of now, what has happened is this. Mohammed Siraj has been found guilty of Section 2.5 of the ICC's Code of Conduct, which is, of course, dealing with abuse towards a fellow player, and he has been fined 20% of his match fee. Travis Head has escaped that sanction, but he has been sanctioned under Section 2.13, which is the code of conduct, model code of conduct of any players and support staff. He has been sanctioned for that. But as of now, he has escaped without having to pay a match fine. But of course, he has received a warning for that. So it remains to be seen whether that cools tempers down further. But it also indicates that the ICC is not keen on allowing these tempers to flare out beyond the control and wants the game to be played like the gentleman's game.
Now, the ICC sanctions on Mohammed Siraj and Travis Head come just ahead of the highly anticipated, remember, third test of the Border-Gavaskar Trophy at the Gabba. Now, the stakes are high, the tempers are flying, and the rivalry is, of course, fiercer than ever. For more on the explosive clash between India's fiery pacer and Australia's hard-hitting batter, here's our special report, and I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching.
Indian seamer Mohammed Siraj and Australian batter Travis Head are set to face the music as the two will be charged by the International Cricket Council following their verbal spat which turned ugly on the field during the pink ball second test of the Border-Gavaskar Trophy's first innings. The match ended in the favour of the host nation as Australia drew level in the 5-match test series after they thumped the visitors with a win by 10 wickets on Sunday in a test match that finished inside 3 days. The much-talked-about incident took place on the second day of the contest at the Adelaide Oval after Siraj bowled a rampaging Head for 140 of 141 balls with a yorker, and the two exchanged words right after that. According to multiple reports, both players will undergo a hearing by the ICC over their verbal slugfest. However, they are unlikely to cop any suspension as on-field arguments carry a lower sanction. Head later claimed that he had merely said "well bowled" to Siraj and that he was disappointed at how the visiting bowler had responded. Siraj disputed the claim, asserting that Head had abused him.